And I'm back with more Spirit of Justice. Rayfa and Phoenix are investigating the murder, and we're going to keep on going. I guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I... Huh? I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is. Consulting her pocket internet again, I see. Mr. Rite! It sounds like... Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Rite. I know she didn't do it! Do you now, boy? Bokunka! Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Were you not the accused from the last trial? What's wrong? Your benevolence speaks with the... You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. What is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep. I wish you'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Rite's a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer. What's this? I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Mr. Rite, our benevolence is sunk into the ground. She must really feel responsible for what happened. Let's give her some breathing space for now. I'm sure she'll be back up in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some stuff? Of course not. I'm always glad to help. So what have you heard about the Rebel Hunter in the newspaper? Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira. So they're treating this Rebel Hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh? People have been on edge recently with that jailbreak and stuff. I sure hope they can catch that escaped prisoner soon. Escaped prisoner? Yeah, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira captured. So there's a hardened criminal on the loose? That is bad news. Yeah, but this modern-day Lady Kira stuff is super amazing. I mean, she takes down big scary rebels all by herself. It's not exactly something anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. What about this escaped prisoner? They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man. Dirk? As in the leader of the rebel group? Yeah. The escaped serves as the dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner is a former soldier, and that he wields a big scary knife. Rumor has it he's a cold-blooded killer to boot. Sounds like a really dangerous man. He is, but the police still can't find him even after an exhaustive search. Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. The prison's at the top of the Inner Sanctum Mountain, right? How'd he even break out? No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again. Terrible incident? It happened before I was born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. And it was the rebel leader Dirk who did it. The previous queen was assassinated? It's kind of unsettling. It was a terrible deed of a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of a gentle queen? Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that. Really take their queen seriously here. God-worshipping level serious. It really would take somebody pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one. These defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next. So the people of Kurain are afraid of that escapee? I wonder why they want the rebel hunter to take him out, along with other rebels. So is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter? I was just thinking there was something, but what was it? Oh yeah! Here! What is it? Shadow found it! Why, that's the Warbot arrow! Feeling better now? This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the Crown Princess of Kurain. Now, let me see that, boy. Yes! Looks very much like the one of those legendary weapons Lady Kira once used. A three-pronged arrow? I swear I've seen something resembling an arrowhead recently. Where did Shadow find this? Near Abbot Inmi's house? Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I better look into this. Albie, can I ask you to take me to the High Priest's house? Yeah, of course! Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? His wife is the one that usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. I should probably talk to her, too. He's got steam coming out of his nose. So this is where the High Priest lived? Wait a minute. This is where they brought me when my back gave out. The woman in front of the altar, she must be the High Priest's wife. Excuse me? Yes, may I help you? I was hoping to speak to the High Priest's wife. Are you her? Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Belieb. Oh my, your benevolence. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time it must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us. What's that? Of course. She's talking with the funeral picture? My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with Abbot Inmi? No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can wait till later, dear. Well, she's definitely speaking with him. So, your benevolence, what is it that brought you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any evidence. I know this must be difficult, but can I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see. A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct? That's right. I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. But me and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Kurain. Kurai, if she's not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further. She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her. But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's that warbot arrow that all be found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? Barbed head! Have you not been listening to a word I said? Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes? I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. Oh, if you would excuse me. What the heck were they even talking about? You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised. I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Inmate. Could it be you actually possess a conscience? Of course I do! But I'm also desperate for information. So, what do you plan to do now? Pass the time by looking around, I guess. And see if she changes her mind. Just see that you do not touch anything you should not. Guess I should watch what I touch, then. Just in case she gets mad at me. This looks like a wastebasket. An envelope sticking out. And 3 holes in a row near the top. I've never seen something like this before. Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You were but a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, I got a job to do. It says, to the High Priest. You cannot even read? You're even more pitiful than I thought. Thanks, and I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Kurainese before I came here. So the envelope was addressed to the High Priest, but it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I better hang on to it. Poster on the table. Well, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about. What? Let me see that. That's our ball. I think it's Dad's. That's our ball. I don't know the naming convention. I should know it, but I don't know it. Senior member of the insurgent leadership, former paratrooper of a foreign land, wanted for crimes against the kingdom, considered armed and dangerous. So he's ex-military, huh? His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once. Is something wrong? The bounty's 3 million dollars. Money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about $1 million. You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare. Unexpectedly? How rude! Nana has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value their people come to ruin. As Crown Princess, it is only natural that I care for my people. How about sending some of that kindness my way? Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Right next is the game board. Bag, altar. This game looks kind of like checkers or chess. You mean to say you never heard of Kachudamo? I'd heard people describe it as Kurai's chess. So two people take turns moving pieces in a bid to capture one's king? Not quite. And Kachudamo, the object is utter annihilation of your opponent. Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game. Special moves? Sounds like a game right up Maya's alley. There's a steel samurai patch in the bag. This must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing the rite. Let's see, bag. Let's see, altar, spiked cushion. What a magnificent altar. Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all. The Holy Mother. Is she the faceless figure there? Such insolence! How do you not know if Her Holiness is on site? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant? Sorry, won't happen again. This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all of Kurai's. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes members of the royal family. Now there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret. If even the royal family don't know what she looks like. What is this scary looking spiky thing? It is a floor cushion for heightening one practitioner's mental focus. Your ignorance astounds me. There's not a soul in Kurai who would not recognize this. A floor cushion? You're supposed to sit on this thing? How else would you suggest it be used? Looks like a torture device to me. I use one of those things for my back. It's a acupressure mat. They really work. Let's see. Examine altar, examine bag, examine orb. On the right. I think this. Is this a piece of art or something? What a beautiful orb. Something the matter? Barbed head! Take one step back. Okay. Did you spot something? Yes. Your dismal reflection. It was ruining the orb's beauty. Did you have to put it like that? Jeez. Okay. Examine poster in the top right. And examine portraits. The poster in the mountains? Well, the Inner Sanctum's mountains featured again with these towering peaks. Those beautiful mountains are known as the roof of Kurai. And I see that you've even included Mount Pony Pony on that poster. Pony Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty. No, it's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Just banter back and forth is great. Isn't this the Justice Minister I met? Who's the woman in the picture to the right? She looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Kurai? I'm gonna check so many things. Okay, then portraits, TV. What show is this? It is the Plumed Punisher, warrior of the Neo Twilight Realm. It is based on Lady Kira and is the #1 action hero show in Rite. Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm? Please tell me that Salmonella is not making this. It's an entirely original show created right here in the kingdom. I'm not so sure about its originality given the overlooking theme song. Is something the matter? Well, it's just, we have an action hero show back home that's really similar to this. I'm guessing that's why the show's why Maya's so into Lady Kira. Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as one of Maya's favorite shows. Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. But what about the Pink Princess? I don't know. Don't you know I'm Salmonella, dude? Anyway, it's a popular action hero series filmed right here in LA. Set in Neo Old Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in mortal combat against his nemesis, the Evil Magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merch from the series as long as I've known her. The Plumed Punisher seems awfully similar to the Steel Samurai. The Plumed Punisher originated here, in Rite. Is that clear, Barbed Head? Yes, Your Benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Lady Believe has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting will not change that. Can't we just wait a little longer? Wonder if she'll ever open up. Oh, you're still here. Lady Believe. Miss Inmate, do you think you're ready to talk? Is it okay with you, dear? Yes. I'll let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it's not your wish. No, it's quite alright. If my husband were here with us, he'd say... As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay, I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, did she call herself lovely just now? Well, whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly so your departure may be just as swift. Yeah, of course. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or anything out of the ordinary? No, I don't recall anything of the sort. Ugh, this is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man, and one of peace. He would never do anything to cause us to bear a grudge against him. Uh-oh. Oh. These are... Cyclops? Means Miss Inmi's trying to hide something. It's the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. And it has a real amazing power. It reacts when someone's hiding something. Allows me to see the Cyclops that the people are holding their minds shut. Whenever I see any. I just have to press triangle to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone.
Take that!
Cyclops. Appeared when I asked whether anyone held a grudge against her. Against her husband, that was me. Miss Inmi thought of someone who might just have a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Miss Inmi, I have an idea who your husband's real killer is. That would be Maya, would it not? No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had reason to kill your husband. It was a rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Everyone's talking about her. I know not what you speak. Really? Because she even made the front page recently. I'm but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I? Actually, I have something that might just show you why you want to kill him. Kill them.
Take that!
I don't see how this is connected to my husband, or Lady Kira for that matter. Really? But doesn't this part remind you of your husband? What are you talking about? Then take a look at this part here. This really resembles Lady Kira, doesn't it? I'm not seeing this resemblance. Sorry, looks like I was mistaken. That's strange. I swear I had something that could prove it. Seems there really wasn't a connection between my husband and Lady Kira, but I beg to differ. I have something that might just show you. Oh, Lady Kira's warning. Duh.
Take that!
There we go. It's a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. This letter reached its intended recipient. Your husband, the High Priest, didn't it? And how did you know Maya wasn't just lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever would either. Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband.
Take that!
What's that? It's an envelope addressed to the High Priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband's inside this, wasn't it? Oh. What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope? There's gotta be some way I can prove it. Wait a second. Don't they share something in common? I think there just might be something. There is! Yes, and the proof is right here in the warning letter. This spot on the warning letter proves that this was addressed in the envelope.
Take that!
The 3 holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. As for what made these holes, I believe it was this.
Take that!
They were made by this warbot arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the High Priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Uh-oh. Oof. Well, we've opened it. But I'll call it here for now. And we'll get the rest of her explanation and probably finish the investigation phase in the next episode. Thanks for watching.